Hello, it's Alex here, and welcome back. This is the second video in the IPE series. We're still looking at the International Phonetic Alphabet, or IPA, and in this video, we'll be looking at diphthongs in detail. In our first video, we covered the importance of the IPA and how it's different to the English alphabet. So if you need to review that video or watch it for the first time, you can find the link in the description below. So let's move on now to looking at the diphthongs found in the IPA. Diphthongs are part of the vowel sounds found in the IPA. In the last video, we explained how there are 5 vowels in the English alphabet, but many more vowel sounds in the IPA. As for diphthongs, there are 8. Diphthongs are changing or moving vowel sounds, which is what makes them different from the short and long vowel sounds we looked at last time. I'm going to say each diphthong found in the IPA now. So this is where you repeat after me and watch my mouth shape to try and copy it as best you can. I, try, ow, cow, oh, phone, a, pay, air, care, ear, hear, oi, boy, or, poor. Now that we've heard all of the diphthongs in the IPA, we can move on to some minimal pairs practice to really get to understand the difference between these sounds. If you're not sure what a minimal pair is, you can go to our first video and skip to the minimal pairs introduction to find out more. I recommend doing a warm-up before all pronunciation practice, and you can do this by following our warm-up video, which there is a link to in the description. So let's look at 2 diphthongs now in more detail. If you still want more after we've covered these, then you can find it in the IPAB. It's available online and in stores. The 2 sounds we're going to cover today are ear and air. Now is the time for you to repeat after me and watch my mouth shape very closely. So the first sound, ear, ear. It's important for this sound to again have a smile, and your mouth is going to move from wide to shorter towards the end. Watch. Ear, ear. And now a few words that use this sound. Hear, hear, fear, fear, beer, beer, weir, weir. Our second sound is air, air. This sound starts with a very open mouth, air. And like our first sound, we're going to close the mouth a little as we move through the sound. Air, air. And here are some words that use the sound. Hair, hair. Fair, fair. bear, bear, where, where. Now we're going to practice these sounds as a pair, and in that way you can really hear the difference between the two. We're going to start with the sounds on their own. Ear, air, ear, air, ear, air. And now let's do the same but with our words. Here, hair, here, hair, fear, fair, fear, fair, beer, bear, beer, bear, we're, where, we're, where. Now it's time to try some tongue twisters. I have two here on the board, and they each use the same sound in each sentence. Okay, the first one. I can hear your fear as you shed a tear. I can hear your fear as you shed a tear. And the second one. Look there, that bear has fair hair. Look there, that bear has fair hair. And here are the tongue twisters written in the English alphabet for you to check your understanding. I can hear your fear as you shed a tear. And look there, that bear has fair hair. Now let's practice some tongue twisters that use different sounds in one sentence. We're going to have a beer at the fair over there. We're going to have a beer at the fair over there. And the second one, where did you tear your top, my dear? Where did you tear your top, my dear? And now for the tongue twisters using different sounds in one sentence. We're going to have a beer at the fair over there. And where did you tear your top, my dear? So here we are. We've reached the end of our second video. Thank you for sticking around to learn a little bit about diphthongs. Remember, if you want to learn more, then we have our book series. In particular, the IPA is really useful if you're just starting out with phonics. But also, keep your eyes peeled for the next video session where we'll be looking at consonants in more detail and also moving on to the intermediate level phonic skills. So thank you very much. I hope to see you again.